2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Let's go out to the first hole. Well, they can't all be good. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
He is going to love this. It is sitting up.
This one will be close. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Oh, almost had it. Needs this putt to save par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
I think a slight break to the right in this one.
For a while, that did not look good, but he finishes strong.
In the bunker off the tee, good job getting this back in play.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
A lot to like about that one. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
On the green, but a long way away from the cup.
Ah, come on.
This is a long way away. Man, that was close. Needs this one for bogey. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. After that hole, our featured player is sliding down the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
And not the right touch. That's a missed green.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Setting up in the green side rough. It doesn't get much better than that.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Now from the green side bunker. Time now for the 3rd. Only 2 back of the lead. Still some work to do here.
A clutch par putt.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker. Starts off looking good.
It's looking really good. Oh, not there. What a putt. And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event.
The 5th at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there you got a pretty easy straightforward second shot to a long narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left hand side that could cause some issues.
Setting up for this one in the second cut. This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
That one is up, but not close enough to the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This putt, 37 feet.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Short putt, but there's definite movement left to right.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
I don't think you can measure this putt in feet. It actually has to be measured in time. It's going to take so long to get there.
A birdie putt awaits. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, if I'm reading this right, it should move out to the left and then come back to the right.
A little bit overzealous there. This is a 20-footer. Bogey putt coming up here. Currently at +3 for the round.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Here's the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. "17 feet away from the cup." Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's going to break to the right. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
You really got to hit the green there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Wow, I thought that was in. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are going to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front nine.
That is a big-time drive. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Setting up here with a long putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
From that distance, that's a really solid job.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That one drops. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Now to the par 4 10th.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
That one just rolls by.
I'm no break.
Here's one to walk away with a par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one's going right at the pin here. Going with a 3-wood here. Not a bad play, that one. Oh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. Got a chance here. Yes, sir. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hance, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of, and the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right. Pretty good shot there.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. A par putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at +1 for the day. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
This one headed out to the left.
Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Well struck. Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Putting for a par here. And that putt will drop. Well done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
This one just missed the fairway. He really played that one well out of the rough. All right, the putter can come out now. A chance here to get to even par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This putt starts off nicely. How did that not go in? That's a pretty good effort. And just this short one left for par. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th. That one will not settle on the green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, that was so close. A par putt coming up. Oh, I thought that was going down. This one is 5 feet away. Unfortunately, that drops him to 2 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. 4 off the pace. Oh, stay away from that bunker. This is the third. 4 strokes off the lead. Seven feet to the cup.
An important par save.
We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
Look at that drive. He got all of it. Second shot here at 18.
Ah, come on.
Looking to get up and down from here. Ten feet remain for this putt. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
That was close.
I mean, close and not enough. It's so fucked up.
A bogey to end it. Rich, what a way to kick off the week. A fun day in the booth.
Decent performance, but I know this player's expecting a little bit more out of themselves. They're really not the type of player that will settle for a top 10.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.